This is the Star Wars, the Black Series from Star Wars Return of the Jedi. We have Admiral Ackbar. Very awesome. Interesting. Green packaging. I guess they've color-coded everything based on the series or movie where the figure is from. I picked up this figure from Kal-El Collectibles. Let's get him out of packaging. And here is Admiral Ackbar out of packaging. And the figure looks amazing. At first glance, I thought there was something wrong with this tunic. And why did they have to make it a separate piece? You can clearly see he's got a soft PVC material type of vest on him. And I was like, really? Why did they have to do that? Couldn't they make a solid piece? And then I looked at images online of the Admiral. And sure enough, Hasbro nailed it in terms of accuracy. And not just the sculpt of the Mon Calamari parts of the figure, but that uniform, dead on, spot on Admiral Ackbar. The pouches, the belt. The only thing really missing is instead of giving him a blaster, maybe I was expecting that they would give the accessories they put in the vintage collection Admiral Ackbar, the tablet, or whatever that is, controller, the control box, and that he had a rod or a scepter of sorts that was also present in the old 80s vintage Kenner figure. And I was totally expecting those accessories, but instead they gave us a blaster, which is fine, actually. Any rebel could use a blaster, and I think this is the same blaster that we got with the Admiral Ackbar 2-pack from The Force Awakens. So yeah, a spot-on, brilliantly executed action figure of Admiral Ackbar. And I'm pretty sure most of you can already hear this character just with this pose. It's a trap! Oh my god. It's an amazing, amazing sculpt. Let's take a closer look at the details of this figure. A closer examination of the figure will reveal a tremendous amount of detail that Hasbro has put for this Black Series figure. Let's start with this wonderful head sculpt. And to be quite honest, this is the part of the figure that will sell this figure, if at all. It's a wonderfully, wonderfully sculpted head sculpt of the Mon Calamari Admiral, Rebel Commander Admiral Ackbar. The head, I don't believe it moves. I've tried to do so. I tried to take a peek. It kind of moves a little bit, at least on my copy of the figure, but I don't think it can move left and right. It can kind of move up and down a little bit, but I think they put all the articulation for the neck or for the head with the jaws and the mandible. So the upper part of the head can go up, as well as the lower part can move down a little bit, and you can give him as wide a jaw drop pose, as wide as that. It's a trap. The upper torso is on a ball joint. He's got great butterfly joints. Honestly, I don't know why they needed to put butterfly joints on this figure, because you're not going to put him in very dynamic poses, like, unless he was much younger. But I'm still happy. I'm still very happy that it's now becoming a standard for most Black Series figures to have that butterfly joint, which we've seen from the Marvel Legends figures. The shoulders can go in and out, forward and backward 360. Elbows can bend, can hinge, and swivel. Both fists can go in and out and rotate. Hips are on ball joints. You can do the splits, forward and backward. Thigh swivel. The knees are on a hinge and a swivel. Ankles can go this way and that way a little bit, and have the rocker tilt. So you can do like a Taekwondo sidekick. Yeah! He's got some nice detailing, his rank and insignia right here on his chest, in the central part of that tunic. And you look at the pieces, the alien bits on him, his forearms, his hand. More importantly, the head sculpt. You got this really nice detailing, nice glossy wash, as though he was just picked up fresh out of the water. He's about to become calamari. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, it's a well-made Admiral Ackbar figure. And to be honest, this is probably one of the best Black Series figures that Hasbro's ever come up with. I mean, there are a lot of great figures, but in terms of accuracy, in terms of detailing, this figure is definitely one of the top figures that Hasbro's come up with. And so some final thoughts on this figure. I think it's a great figure. If you're a big fan of the original trilogy and you love collecting the Black Series figures for episodes 4, 5, and 6, and definitely episode 6, this is an absolute must-have. Do we need a deluxe version of Admiral Ackbar with a seat and a console on board one of the rebel ships? Maybe. But as it is, I am happy with this figure. It's a trap, but this figure is definitely not a trap. It is going to get a 10 out of 10 for me. That is how I am impressed with this figure. I think Hasbro nailed it in terms of accuracy, detail, even articulation. And I guess the only thing missing is a bunch of accessories like the tablet and that rod, but who knows, maybe we will get a deluxe version of Ackbar on his chair and we'll probably have that, but I don't see that coming, at least not in the near future from Hasbro. With that, I'd like to thank everybody for joining me in this review. Let me know in the comment section what you think of this Black Series Admiral Ackbar from Star Wars Return of the Jedi. Did it impress you as much as it impressed me? Let me know in the comment section, and as always, hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my latest video reviews. If it's your first time here, please subscribe, and if you want to help the channel out, please check out my Patreon account. There is a link in the description box below. Thanks for watching.